Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea who's here with me. I'm going to wait for maybe one or two people to come in at least before I start. And then we shall get going. All right. Anybody coming in? Anybody? Anybody? I'm going to cry. Okay. Well, I'm going to wait another minute or two, give you an opportunity to get in, because I don't want to start showing. Hey, Sabrina, thank you for coming, doll. Welcome in. Can you hear me well? Oh, thank you, Sabrina. I hope you like your shawl pin, and I hope you like your Christmas card. That was supposed to be a surprise. I'm glad you got it, though, at the same time. Um, leaving. Oh, my goodness. Here. Yay. Hi, Ingrid. Sorry, my tablet is doing weird things. I'm just trying to turn it off so I have no other outside noise. And it just keeps going off. I don't know what the heck's going on. There we go. Yay! Alrighty. So, welcome in, Sabrina. Welcome in, Ingrid. Glad to have you here. We're going to be in for about an hour. And basically, all we're going to do is start working on the hat part. So, I might wait for one of the. There we go. There's Mama G. Hello, Mama G. Hello, my darling. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Welcome to my new yarn room. Incomplete, but we're getting there. I received my shelves, so I started to put them together. There's going to be a little bit, so I'll be busy after I finish this doing that. Does everybody have a drink? I'm drinking apple juice. All right. For today's tutorial, you are going to need a 5mm hook. I'm using my Susan Bates. Nope, sorry, I lied. Is it? Nope, this is my Red Heart one. It is a 5mm H hook. It is warmer today. It's very windy. So I really hope that I don't lose power, because it tends to, it's funny, it could be snowing and raining and all crazy like that, but As soon as there's a bit of wind, poof, there goes the power. It's funny. But yesterday we got hit. We had at least a foot of snow. On top of that snow came down a bunch of freezing rain, made everything, the top layer, very crunchy and crispy, and the bottom of it soft, and it just made for very slip slidey roads. Hey, Cindy A, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Joe, how are you today? Welcome in. Today we're going to be starting on the Snowy Owl hat. I am working with a yarn. I'm cheating a little bit because I'm being lazy. This is called Snowy Owl. It is a 4-weight. It's an anti-peeling and it is acrylic. There's 543 yards and it's all whites and grays, guys. So like I'm cheating a little bit here. So you need at least a 4-weight yarn in white and gray. You can hold 2 strands together. If you are holding 2 strands together to make it thicker, I highly recommend you use a 6.5 millimeter hook. Mind you, if you are doing that, then you do not want to do the same circumference that I'll be doing, just doing a single strand, because that's all I am doing. So I am working with yarn that is called Snowy Owl. It's white and gray mixed. And I have a 5 millimeter hook and I'm only doing 1 strand together. It's so good to have you all here. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in. Does everybody have their materials together? You have your yarn, your hook, and you will need a stitch marker, at least one, because we're going to be working in the rounds. Is everybody ready to get started on making this silly hat? Okay. Does everybody have what they need to start making the hat? Are you going to be crocheting along with me? Okay. Well, let's get started. And yes, the sun catchers are gorgeous. All right. So I have a stitch marker. I have my medium 4-weight yarn. I have a 5 millimeter hook. We're going to start off with just making the hat part today. And next week we are going to finish off with the beak, the eyes, and the assembly of it, and all the extra little stuff to kind of make it look kind of fun. So I have my yarn here. It's white and gray. You're going to need a small amount of black, a small amount of yellow, a small amount of green. Did I put green in here? I don't even remember. I forget what I put in here. So you need some black. You need gray. You need white. I got this bag like really seriously packed. Oh my gosh. I am using Miss Lisa Ladybird's bag. This is my project bag. Isn't that an awesome bag, everybody? I know a few of you have got it. If you would like one of those, go and check out Miss Lisa Ladybird's merch, and you'll be able to find them there. So you need white, gray, a little bit of black, a little bit of yellow for the eyes, but not too yellow. I have this one here, which is what I'm going to be using. But that will be for next week. And then, of course, I've got some stupid stuff here. And I also have this stuff, because we're going to be using that to make silliness in the faces. All right, so are we ready to start, everybody? Because I am. I'm busy working on my yarn room. I've got 6 shelves up. There's a total of 24. I got 6 up. Yay! All right, is everybody familiar with the magic circle? Does everybody know how to do the magic circle? Hi, Daigo, welcome in. Those bags by from Lisa are amazing. They're huge. I love them. You seriously need to go and check them out. They are worth every single penny. All right. Is everyone familiar with how to do a magic circle? If not, I can show you how I do mine. And trust me when I tell you that the way I do mine, you do not have to worry about the magic circle coming undone. When I do my magic circle, okay, here's your strand here. I start it like I would. I wrap it around my finger just once, and then I go over. Okay, let's see. You can see what I'm doing here, right? And then I pick this up here, like that. And you see I have a little loop here like this. It's the same thing like you would if you were making a slip knot, but you're not completely closing this. This is how I start my magic circles. Then what I do is I bring this up. Okay, and I just messed that up because I'm trying to show you. Alrighty, that goes there, like that, and then we pull this up. There we go. Alright, so this is how I start my magic circle, everybody. And then I just slip that in, and that does not count. That just kind of locks it. And if you see I have this hanging down on the side, because as I am doing my stitches in the middle, before I join them, I am working in that tail, and that tail, I promise you, will not leave. It will stay. So once you have your magic circle done, what you are going to do, because the entire hat is done in single crochet, so it takes a little bit longer to do, but trust me, you want the tighter wave. Once you've created your magic circle, you are going to do 12 single crochets into the circle. So that's one, and then I mark it so that this way it's easier, because once you pull your circle tight, you could lose that stitch. So that way I know that's my first stitch. I'm not going to lose it. When I pull my circle tight, it's going to be easier for me to find. That's one. I'm going to do 11 more in the circle. So everybody go ahead and do 12 single crochets into your magic circle. 10, 11, and 12. So it should look like that. Okay. No, I'm not doing the entire hat today. We're just going to do the hat. We're going to go through the increases. And it's basically once we've got all the increases done, you just keep going around until you get to the length of the hat that you need. It's all in single crochets. And for this tutorial, because I'm using a single strand, I am looking to gain 72 stitches, which is approximately 21 inches around the head. So once I've done my 12 stitches in the middle, I take this and I start to tighten it. But I don't tighten it all the way until I have joined, because basically what we're going to do, everyone, is you are going to do this in the round. So remove your stitch marker from that first one. Insert. Oh, get in there. Oh shit, give me a hard time. This is why I don't want to do tutorials. Alright. So we get our stitch into the first one, pull it up, do your first crochet, put your stitch marker in. Now you can tighten your circle all the way, and this is what it should look like once you've tightened it. You will not see that hole in the middle. Okay, everybody? So once you've joined it to the first one, it's one crochet in the first one, two in the next, one single crochet, two in the next, one single crochet, two in the next. Okay, so it's one, then two, one, then two. This is your increase for this one. One, two. It's very warm and hot today. I've been overexerting myself. Yours looks fabulous. I already finished going all the way around. I'm going slow just because, I don't want to like be faster than everybody else in the chat, because I crochet pretty fast. You should end with 2 crochets in the last stitch. 1 and 2. At the end of that round, you will have you'll have 18 stitches. Are we ready to go on to round 3? Round 3, you're going to remove your stitch marker again. And there goes my stitch marker. And you're going to do 1 crochet in that first stitch. And I don't know where my stitch marker just disappeared to. Let me grab another one. Alrighty. Now, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Alrighty. So there's my first crochet. So now what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 single crochets. So it's 2, 1, 1, and then in the next one you're going to do 2. Okay, 1 and 2, and you're going to do that again. 1, 1, and then 2. So if any of you are familiar with the increasing, you are very much aware of the fact that this is what you're doing. You will always end up with a double crochet at the end. All right, so it's 2 singles and then 2 together in the same stitch all the way around. And you're just going to keep repeating this until you get to your stitch marker. Then you're going to remove it. Am I? 1 and 2, okay. And then the next round, you guessed it, what we're going to do is it's going to be 3 single crochets and then 2 in the same. And I messed up somewhere. See, this is what happens when I'm trying to do this when I'm talking. See, I already messed up on my own. This is not good. This is not a good beginning. So basically what you are going to do is you are going to do an increase in each round until you get to, if you are using a single strand and a 5mm hook, each round it's going to be 3 singles, 2 to get 2 in the same, 3 singles, 2 in the same. The next one it's going to be 4 singles, 2 in the same, all the way around. The next one it's going to be 5, then 2 all the way around. And I just have a peanut gallery here, and I messed up, so I need to go back to see what I just did, because I just messed up. Oh my gosh. 1, 2. Hello, Harvey. How are you? Nice to have you here. Cindy, if you're still here, I need you to do a specific job. If you are still here, Cindy, Miss Cindy, Miss Cindy, or Miss Joe. All right, people. This looks like this is going to be a lot of fun. So I seem to have somebody here that, yep, that doesn't want to go away, and I don't have a mod that can remove this person. Harvey, I'm glad that you've come in. It's nice that you came in, but please leave my channel alone, okay? This is a crochet channel. If you want to learn how to crochet, you're more than welcome to stay. Otherwise, please be nice and go somewhere else, okay? Thank you, Cindy. Much appreciated. I've totally lost where I am now. All right. So basically, everybody, each round that you're going to do until you have a total of 72 stitches around, 72 single stitches around, which is the circumference. And basically the way you're going to measure the circumference is when you put it on the top of your head, the 72 stitches should be coming to pretty much here. So this way you know it's actually going to come down your head properly. If you need to do another round to increase that to more, then do another round of increases until you get it where it's going to fit your head. Once you are finished doing that, you just keep going around and around in single crochets until your hat comes, it's going to fit here and come across. Okay? The idea is to have an equal amount of stitches going around. So if it's going to be 72, then it must be 72. It has to be an even number, because when you go to do the sides where you're going to put the braids with the feathering and so on and so forth, you're going to need that, be able to count on an even scale, so it will work out. I got to go back to where I was because I have no idea where I messed up. It's not funny. There we go. There's my two. All right. There's my mess up right there. All right. So I'm still on the two singles, two together. Let's try that again. Hopefully without being disturbed. So that's basically what you're going to do to make the hat portion. And you don't have to finish it today. You can, just work on it at your leisure. And then next week, what we will do is I will show you how to make the beak, the eyes, how to do the feathering around, like how to assemble it, and then how to do all that wonderful feathering that you see in the picture. I wish I had that picture up, but I don't. And on that note, people, what I am going to do is I was going to go for about an hour, but I've been, kind of sidetracked here and not funny. So everybody work on your hat, and then next week you should have your beanie complete. Now remember, when you're going around, you want that part here to come to there before you finish your increases, okay? And then it's just going to be a matter of single crochets all the way around. Don't forget, keep marking your first stitch. Do it in increments of 72, 74, 76, 78, up to 82, depending. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You could turn this into a shoebox if you wanted to. It all depends on what you do. So is everybody good with that for now? With the hat, are we good for that? You understand what we're going to do? Basically, like I said, this is the easiest part of the entire hat, is making the hat. The rest of it is where it gets a little bit more exciting and fun. Right now, all you're doing is you are creating the beanie so that you can attach all the parts after that. Well, then stop spamming, dude. Anyways, everybody, I love you all. God bless you. Have an awesome day. And remember to do all things with kindness. I will see you next week, same time, same station, and we will work on the eyes, the beak, and all the embellishments of this wonderful hat. I hope you enjoyed today, and that's it for now. Is there any questions? Thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, very simple beanie hat, 72, 74, 76 stitches across, not more than 82. If you're holding two strands together, it's going to be less. Keep going around your head to make sure that it's not going to be too big because you don't want it falling off your head. All right, and we will see you all next week on Tuesday, and we will finish off this wonderful hat. I hope you will all send me pictures once you've done them, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday as well on PG's for Fails and Crochet. Until then, everybody, blessings to you all. Do all things with kindness, and have an awesome day. Bye, all.